to Brick Gaming YGO. Today we're back with another deck profile, and today we will be looking at a semi-budget dinosaur build. And we're looking specifically at a going second OTK build, and I'm trying to make this deck semi-budget or as budget as I could, since there are a few pricey cards in the deck. And it may not be like the most affordable deck ever, but the deck is definitely very good and definitely has a lot of different things it can do. So let's get right into this. First off, we play double ulti Conductor. He's pretty much the best boss monster ever. Flip stuff, inflicts damage, all of that fun stuff. Also huge. He's 3,500 attack points. Just a really hard card for most players to deal with, and is usually just able to outright win games. Next, we play double Overtex. Qualis, sometimes you want to summon it out. It's a spell and trap negator, which is good, and it does come in every once in a while. But most of the time, you're just saying it's a graveyard to grab your double evolution pill. So let's get into the next card. Triple Dino Wrestler Pranktop. You want to see this card as much as possible. This card also just wins games, especially against Pendulum, or even against Sky Striker. It's a really good bait card. Really good card just to bait out your opponent's plays, and can definitely help with you being able to go for the game. And then we got triple Miscellaneous. Miscellaneous is another really strong card. Recently, well, not super recently, but in the past has come off the ban list and is now one of the best cards in the deck, and can summon out other of your dinosaur boys and just get you way more advantage. Plus, it can make your guys unaffected, which is just really amazing for the deck. And then we also have triple Soul Eating Oviraptor. I feel like this is one of the best cards you can play in the deck. Really just helps with consistency, helps with getting into your plays faster. Really just an amazing card. Then we got double Baby Ceratosaurus. I think it's only get 2. I think it comes in some of the time, but you don't want to see it all the time. I think most of the time you just want to ditch it. You don't really want to draw into it so much. Then in combination with that, we're playing one Petit can't pronounce it. Too many letters in the name, too many syllables, too much to pronounce, but once again, another really good card, very similar to Baby Ceratosaurus, just opposite in the level it summons. Then we got one Giant Rex, and Giant Rex is just really powerful, and that's all the dinosaurs you play. You don't need any more. You can just go with this basic amount, and these are the best ones in the deck. Really great. Next, because you want to always break your camera. Yep, that's what you want to do. That's because you always want to be able to resolve double evolution pill. You want to play triple effective Veiler. Now I know most people play at 2, most people are playing only hand traps at 2, but I feel like effective Veiler is probably your best option. First off, unlike every other hand trap that you're going to play, is not hard once per turn. You can resolve multiple of these per each turn. So, if your opponent goes first and you draw into 2 of these, doesn't even matter. Still a really powerful hand trap to have in your hand. And then we got double Ash. Ash is really good and can shut down your opponent. And then finally, I know people like Ghost Ogre, but I think Drone Walkbird is much better. It ends turns, especially against Pendulum. It can just end turn, and you want your opponent to be able to play Yu-Gi-Oh! You want to be able to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And just go straight for game. So I feel like Drone Walkbird is pretty much one of the best options. Sure, it's another one of cards that you're only ever going to really use once per turn, but I feel like it's just a really powerful card just to be able to win you games. Next, you play triple Lost World. This card's amazing. And you play one Terraforming. That is all you need. Basically, Lost World makes your guys not targetable, summons out tokens. You can use Soul Eating Oviraptor in combination with that, and just wreck your opponent. Super good card. Next, we also have triple Fossil Dig. Fossil Dig is one of the best cards in the game, in my opinion, for dinosaurs. I feel like this card can do a lot. It definitely gets you into your resources faster, helps out with consistency. Basically, you're playing 37 card deck with this. In theory, it's not upstart, but it's close enough for this deck. Then you play 2 double evolution pills. You only need 2. Any more, you're going to break on them. Any less, you're not really playing dinosaurs. So I feel like 2 is a perfect ratio. Next, you play, because you don't want to deal with hand traps, you don't want to be going second and then have your opponent try to mess up your OTKs by throwing down some hand traps. You want to have triple Call by the Grave. Just say no. That's what you gotta do. Just say no to your opponent. Then, also because if you're going second, a lot of people can set up a lot of back row examples, include Sky Strikers and other decks like that. Triple Twin Twisters, tell them no again. You want to have hand traps, you want to have back row, you just gotta say no. And you gotta go for that win. And then finally, for the rest of your cards in your deck, you're playing only 2 more, and they're both one-ofs. Foolish Burial, and another card that helps with OTKs, Double or Nothing. I know. You want to just, use Overraptor to get into your Overtex, into your Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, but sometimes that just isn't enough. Sometimes your opponent puts up a really amazing board, and sometimes you just need something that can really be in for damage, so you play the Utopia package. It's just too strong. Next, you got, for extra deck, 1 Underclock Taker, 1 Land Fornicus, and those are basically kind of the star cards. The cards can definitely help out a lot. Land Fornicus lets you summon more guys from your extra deck, and I feel like these are just 2 really basic cards that you should be playing any of these builds. Then you got 1 Nightmare Cerberus, just helps break boards. 1 Nightmare Phoenix, helps break boards. And then 1 Nightmare Unicorn. I know, a little bit of a pricey card, a little bit expensive, but it's going down price. And for the most part, the deck is semi-budget, so it shouldn't cost you, if you get everything in lowest rarity, should not cost you more than $150. If it costs you more than that, then you're probably buying higher rarity cards, but it should definitely cost you $100 to $150 or less if you get everything in lowest rarity. Then we got 1 Borolo Dragon. You can also play Boral Sword. I'm just including this one in here since it's a cheaper option, but if you want to go with the best build, play Boral Sword instead. It's a slightly more expensive card, but is really powerful. Also, Borolo is really powerful anyways, can definitely help facilitate OTKs. So those are all the links you play. You don't need that many links. You don't need anything fancy. You just need to be able to go for game. Most of the time, you're using XYZs. We don't play any tuners, so you're not going to be having any synchro plays. This is a combo deck. They're just going straight for OTKs, so let's just get right into the XYZs. You play 1 Digaras, more draw power, more Reborn, really good. Abyss Dweller, shuts down your opponent if you're going first. It really helps beat Orcust or any other graveyard-based deck. Baguska, if you really want to slow down your opponent, and if you're worried that your opponent's going to be able to hit you for game, if you pass to them, Baguska can definitely significantly help out. And then we got 1 Tornado Dragon, helps deal with back row. This card's really good going first or second, basically just like another Twin Twister. And so those are pretty much the generic ones. Then we play, of course, 1 Dolka. Dolka is super powerful, super amazing card. Then we also play 1 Evilzor Logia. Logia is also another really amazing card, just really powerful. Both of these cards are really good. Evilzor Dolka is pretty much like a double Solemn Strike. So you get 2 Solemn Strikes per turn basically with this card, and then Logia is equivalent to a Solemn Judgment, and Judgment is broken. Then finally for the Utopia package, we are playing Utopia, of course. Then we have Utopia Double, and in case your opponent somehow manages to hit that card, hits your Utopia Double, anything like that, you got your boy Utopia the Lightning coming in clutch. Just because you want to be able to consistently hit your opponent for a game. Now I haven't put together a side deck for this deck yet. Side deck should be fairly obvious. A lot of going first cards. So if you're worried about going second, you can decide on one going first cards. Or if you know for a fact you're going second, you can decide more hand traps. You can decide more cards that help deal with your opponent's board, like Regekis, Dark Holes, and Kaiju Slumbers. That's what I would recommend. But I think it's up to each player's preference. I think really the main deck and extra deck are really the most fairly obvious things and most consistently similar things. Side deck, you just have tons of possibilities, tons of options. So I'll leave that one up to you guys. Let me know what you guys think is the best side deck options for this deck, either using it or against it. Let me know in the comments below. Thank you all for watching. If you want to see more content like this, let me know in the comments section below. Thank you all for watching. Brick Gaming Legio, signing out.